Okay, so what we're gonna do is go over the week 11 standings in the NFL. Hopefully by the end of the night, I'll get to the preview or my picks for week 11. Um, well, let's start in the AFC like we always do. We're gonna start in the Patriots, the East. Patriots are 7-2. They still are the best team in the NFL, or maybe not. I mean, I kind of like the Cowboys, but record-wise, well, Cowboys are only 8-1. So, but in the NFC, the Patriots are still probably voted as the best team. There's three teams that are 7-2, Patriots being one, and they just had their latest loss this Sunday. Dolphins are 5-4 in that division. The Bills are 4-5, and the Jets are 3-7. From those teams, the Bills are probably the ones that are going to be contending, unless the Dolphins turn it on. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. Just the way I think. Let's go to the West, where we have another couple of teams that are 7-2. The Chiefs now are on top of the division at 7-2. The Raiders are 7-2 as well. And the Broncos have 7 wins as well, but they have a third loss. And the poor little Chargers are 4-6. I mean, they're great. This is a great division, but the Chargers are just not doing it this year. I still like the Raiders. I think the Raiders and the Chiefs would be a great matchup if we can get that in the playoffs. Probably in the divisional wild card. Look for that to happen. That's probably gonna pan out. But that's a great race. I like that race. It's tight and it's quality teams and it's West Coast football, whatever that means. The AFC North, the Ravens are on top at 5-4, barely over 100, but they're on top. Good for them. I mean, if it wasn't for a few points difference, they'd probably be a title contender in the whole AFC. Steelers are 4-5, struggling a little bit. They had a loss this last week to Dallas. Great game, that one. Bengals are 5-1, and the Browns are 0-4. So this division is usually tight, and they pretty much are not doing all that great right now. I still think that maybe the Steelers might still come out on top on that one, only because the Ravens just have bad luck. That's usually what happens with those guys. And in the South, we have the Texans at 6-3, the Titans at 5-5, the Colts at 4-5, and the Jaguars putting around at 2-7. The Texans, I mean, if they get healthy within the next few weeks, you could see a contender. Will they come out on top of the AFC a conference? I don't think so, but they might have some postseason in them. Let's go to the NFC. We're going to start in the East, where the best team in football lives, and that is the Cowboys. Them boys are 8-1, and it's just not going to stop right now. This train's got full speed ahead. The Giants are 6-3. You know, a few games out. The Redskins are 5-3-1. The Eagles are 5-4. A great division, but the Cowboys are just in control of the whole NFL right now. The Seahawks 6-2-1. They just came out at a strong showing against the Patriots. So they're looking pretty good. The Cardinals are 4-4-1. They better get it together if they want to see some postseason football. Rams are 4-5. I don't see them going anywhere. And the Niners are 1-8. They definitely not going anywhere. Let's go to the Lions, the North. The Lions are 5-4. The Vikings are 5-4. The Packers are 4-5, and the Bears are 2-7. The Packers, everybody's pick for the North, right? Nope, not this time. They actually had poor showing this last week. Not good for them. I mean, you lose to Tennessee, a team that's, not supposed to beat you, and you lose, and not only lose, but you lose by about 20 points. That is not good. So, Green Bay in trouble. I think it's time to panic. The Lions are 5-4, and only because the Vikings are this terrible losing streak, 4 in a row for them. Losses, so you start 5-0, and then you go 5-4. Time to panic over there too. The Lions might actually eke by, only because everybody else can't do anything. And of course the Bears, well, they suck. I mean, let's just face it. Let's go to the South. Falcons are 6-4 on top of the division. The Buccaneers are 4-5. The Saints are 4-5, and the Panthers are 3-6. So you would think that the Panthers are the NFC champs, defending champs, and they're in the bottom of the division. They just barely eked out a win this Thursday night for it, so they are actually 4-6, tied with the Saints. I'm not sure what they just beat the Saints, so unless they've already played the second game, the Panthers might actually be in third place. Doesn't really matter because the Falcons are 6-4. I think, in my opinion, that the Panthers and the Buccaneers are the two better teams in this division. I mean, records being records, whatever, but that's just what I think. Bucs are doing pretty good, and Panthers, well, they should be doing good. The Saints just have personnel issues. I don't really see them going anywhere. They have a lot of offense, but not a lot of defense. Although I was sort of impressed with their defenses, especially in the first half of the last game, the Thursday night game, which is not reflected in the records. But yeah, I mean, the Panthers came out. They scored, I think it was 12 points within the first drive of the game. But you know, with penalties and that sort of thing, 9 of those points were taken away. So I was sort of impressed with the way the Saints handled that defensively. I mean, they ended up losing the game, but not by much. So I was actually, I mean, I want to count out the New Orleans defense as shitty, but they actually did kind of impress me a little bit. They still, you know, they still got a lot of work to do there. But just kind of my little take on that. So anyway, I'll try to get another video out here before the start of the week, before the start of Sunday. Just for the record, I picked, well, the results of the game was 23-20, I believe, for the game. Carolina squeaking out the win, 23-20, and I picked New Orleans. I picked New Orleans plus 3.5, and the game. Well, at any rate, I was right. I picked the game by about a half point, so I think it was what you call a backdoor cover. But that one's not going to count on officially on the record. I'll try to get the preview out here as soon as I finish writing the lines in here and stuff. So stand by. Talk to you guys later.